for my goal prep this year. I
Oh,
made a list of people that when I leave them, I'm energized, my cheeks ache, or I feel really good about myself or that experience. And I've just been adding to that list. You're on the list, Money.
oh.
I've been adding to that list of like people I want to spend time with. So as I'm looking at the month, speaking of being social, I'm like, have I spent any time with any of these people that fill my cup or I fill their cup? Like, have I done that yet?
Welcome, everyone, to our first mini episode of 2026. We're putting our glasses on, we're getting our faces all ready to
Yes.
go. Now,
Spectacles.
the goal and the topic for today is 2026 goals. So, Mandy, how should we do this?
I mean, Amani, I don't know. Do you want to go personal, professional? You want to bounce back and forth? You want to, how do you, I mean, I don't
Okay.
know. Do you make personal and professional? First of all, how do you set your goals? Like, let's talk about that. Let's like go into how we do this.
Okay. For the most part, I have three personal, three professional.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I do, and I try to follow them through and try to make them as general as possible, yet as specific as needed.
But did you like sit down like with the candle burning and like have some R&B playing, like did with your book in the background? Like did you have like did you eventize it in any way? Or were like did you just take a note? You're like Taylor, taking notes on your phone of things like along the way, or like what's your process?
So if you scratch the candle, there was some R&B playing,
Yeah, there
perhaps. I
was.
have this book here that I kind of carry around with me, like here's my little book. And so like when I would have gone to breakfast by myself, I put like I have one section that is like questions that need an answer in 2026. Then I have
Ooh.
goals. Then I have best moments of 2025. So I kind of do these activities to get me ready. What did you learn in 2025? So that kind of set me up to get ready to set some specific goals.
I like that as a question for a podcast guest. What's
Oh,
a
which one?
question you need answered for
Oh, okay.
2026?
Let's practice that starting this year. Yeah, I could
See
read
who can
you.
answer. Let's see who asked that one
Yeah,
next. Yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of how I work through it, and then I just carry it around. If I think of something, I'll add it. What is different for me heading into 2026 compared to 2025? If I were to focus on just one thing, what would it be? Yeah.
I like that. And how long was this process? Was this just like one day or was this over a period of time?
Well, once I finished the school, I took the next couple weeks to just kind of ponder it, write, add, sit down, write more, add. So over a couple weeks
I like
as the
that.
year was coming to a close.
When you had the space for it, like the mental space for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, I have a question, Monty, not related to our goals. I'm just thinking about this because I'm back in my normal house. I need more art behind me. I feel like this is too slender.
You could add one thing there to
Right? Don't you
your
think next to the purple cowgirl?
yeah, to your left. Yes,
Yeah.
you could get a lit up sign that says live
Oh,
now.
ooh, I could.
Yeah.
Or I can just steal something from the front of the house. Like we have a pile of art that we haven't
You
hung
could.
yet. I could
You
just
could.
I just repurpose some. Okay,
Yes.
sorry. I know it's nothing to do with this, but it's a part of the goal for me, which is to like fasten my seatbelt and be grounded before I start the day every day. So I'm thinking as we're doing our podcast, I just want to be grounded with my right backgrounds, you know?
Right. Right, right. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go first. We'll go back and forth, personal and then professional goals.
Okay.
So, what's one of your personal goals for the year?
Okay. So, personal goal is to get back on my bike. So, Saturdays are bike riding day.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but we're going to be safe when we get back on the bike. No
Of
falling
course.
down.
No falling down. I know. I know. When I fell down, that was scary for you. No,
Yeah.
I'm not riding on the road anymore. I'm only riding on paths. My
Okay.
days of bike commuting and riding on the road anymore are over, which is super sad because I was amazing bike rider, but the roads conditions are bad and people driving are not paying attention anymore, so it's very risky. So yeah, I'll
Yes.
be on a
Yeah.
path. I promise. Thank you for
Okay.
asking. Yeah.
Uh, my first one, personal, is 2 social activities per month.
Ooh, how many were you doing before your goals?
I mean, if you take out work stuff, it might not be a lot. Remember last year I traveled a lot, so if I wasn't traveling, I chose to rest or whatever too.
Yeah. Do you make a list of people that you want to spend time with?
Not written down. I have it in my head, but not written down.
I made a list. That was one of my goal as my for my goal prep this year. I
Oh,
made a list of people that when I leave them, I'm energized, my cheeks ache, or I feel really good about myself or that experience. And I've just been adding to that list. You're on the list, Money.
oh,
I've been adding to that list of like people I want to spend time with. So as I'm looking at the month, speaking of being social, I'm like, have I spent any time with any of these people that fill my cup or I fill their cup? Like, have I done that yet? So
okay.
that's a personal goal. I just gave you two. That's a personal goal for me. But I was curious because you're doing this social goal for yourself too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then
What's another goal for you?
my second personal goal is I would say attributed to your inspiration, you inspiring me, complete strength training for the entire year.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
What are you gonna do? How many days a week?
So 3, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yes. You getting a trainer? You going to the gym? You doing it at home, virtual? What are we doing?
I'll start with at home, 40
Okay.
minutes at home, but then I'll add in and mix in some like gym one stuff too once I find like a good activity.
F45 actually has a really good virtual at home workout you can do.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So use that.
something to
I
think
use
about.
Peloton. They have some pretty good ones too
Oh,
loaded
they've
in
got
there.
good ones too.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I'm proud of you. That's great.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. What's your third one?
Okay. My next one, are we going personal still?
Yeah, because we'll go through personal first, then professional.
Okay. So personal is to, well, I'm just looking at, because I've got a list. I made a whole list here. Personal is to is to get to my goal weight by April 20th. I'm so close. I'm like 7 pounds away. And it's of my lifetime goal weight, like the weight I want to be for the rest of my life.
Okay, yeah, because you made incredible progress last year, if I recall correctly, right?
I mean, it's been like a 2.5 year journey. It's been since we had Jenny Perrin on the show,
Okay,
actually,
well,
which was 2 years ago. Yeah.
we got questions for her today.
Yeah, we
So,
do.
okay, my final personal one would be to go on another international trip this year.
Ooh. Any places in mind?
I either want to go back to Colombia or Costa Rica or Amsterdam.
Oh, go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, or both. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red light district, music,
Hey.
brownies. Do it all. Do it all,
Okay.
Amani.
Okay.
Experience life. Experience it.
Now, let's go. Where are you at? Let's go per professional. First
Okay.
professional one.
So this is just all around, but it will help my professional life. So I have a goal for my mornings.
Mm.
So my mornings, I want to write one handwritten note a day. I've got my morning workout. I've got and my normal morning meditation. So my mornings, I just want my mornings to be. I already meditate in the mornings and I work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning, but I want to do my workout every day in the morning.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go up to 5 workouts a day? A week?
5 a week. Well, I already work out like 5 times a week, but I only mandate Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 a.m. But I want all my workouts to be first thing in the morning. Cause sometimes like those off days, I'll do cardio. I'll do like whatever works in the calendar versus first thing. So I just want the workout to clear it first thing in the
Yeah,
morning. So like
get it
wake
done.
up, meditate, RPM, rise P, meditate, write my one personal note, my one handwritten note, go to workout. Like I just want that to set my tone for my morning.
How do you decide who you're gonna write the handwritten note to?
Okay, so I did this a couple years ago because I'm a part of Jesse Itzler's coaching program, and he triple dog dared us for one quarter to do 30 notes a month, and I did like 90 in one
Mm.
quarter, right? So I'm not going that nuts. I'm just doing 365 notes a year. So one a day. So by the end of the year, I'll write 365. And I've been keeping a running tally on my phone of notes. But what I just did yesterday was I have a pad of paper in my writing room, which I now have, which
Mhm.
is not my office. And that's a whole other story for maybe this time or a whole other time. But on the pad of paper, I've just been writing names down and I'm just, just adding them as I think of them.
Hmm. I think one of the things I did last year that was probably the most fulfilling is when I would send the postcards out from all the cities I would visit.
Oh, I
Yes.
never got a postcard.
I think yours was one of the first ones I sent. I think it was
Oh,
lost in like your transition, or it was lost.
oh, that the thing that you said you sent me? Yeah, my mail. Yeah, I had bad mail at that rental place we were at. But yeah,
Yeah.
my mail's working now. So send me a
Okay.
postcard. I want to be on the
Well,
list.
verify your address and I'll send you because I sent you. We were one of the first ones I sent.
My address is, I'm just
No.
kidding.
No, 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 don't do that.
Amani, your face, you were so scared.
Yeah, because people are crazy online.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Okay, my
kidding.
first professional goal is to grow my coaching program to 10 people at the highest level. And so,
Nice.
if I was to say the biggest surprise business wise last year was the growth of my coaching program relatively quickly.
Yeah,
So,
I like that. And I like
yeah,
at the highest level. That's good. I like the metrics on that.
yeah.
Okay. Professional goal for HPN is to delegate anything to my team that is not in my big 7 highest strengths.
Do you want to share what your big 7 highest strengths are?
They are. Yeah. So it's consulting with clients about the structure of their conference. It is consulting with clients about their destination, just product knowledge in general, contract negotiation, digging them out of a ditch and fixing things because that always happens. Site inspection, not setting up the site inspection, but actual like how to do a really, really good site inspection, solving problems as they come up on the hotel side or on the venue side, whatever that is. And then servicing the heck out of them, like making sure that they know that we're here for anything, like letting them, for example, I've got a program in Aruba coming up next month. And so this morning I've been on the phone with like Aruba and airline experts and everybody who's concerned about Aruba being so close to Venezuela because of Venezuela stuff that's going on. Like just really taking the time to take that consultative approach to be ahead of everything. So anything outside of that, I'm delegating to my team, which is very capable of handling it. I've just never delegated before. And
Mm,
my highest self is services my customer best when I'm actually doing those things. My highest self is not fighting with the hotel about sending me something. Like
yeah.
that's just not my highest self. So and that's gonna I know it's gonna catapult my HPM business for sure.
Okay. My second professional goal would be to create the trivia game from my book, the second book.
Ooh, I want to play that trivia game.
Yes, you will do well at it too. So that's the goal for the year.
I like that. Okay, I can't wait for our bingo cards next week.
Yes.
Okay, next is the podcast. More sponsors, high profile guests, streamline the admin tasks, and just really just work through making this podcast as great as it possibly can be. And like you and I know we used to have meetings. I know we see each other once a week, but like we should have more meetings. We don't. That's on me. But
Yeah, we
like
can do
setting
that.
up meetings, strategy meetings, like what we did in San Diego on the rooftop. That was super
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
So like when I'm in Vegas, like setting a day just to do that because I thought that was really that's how so many of our great ideas came to be from just that one meeting we did. So
Right. Okay.
mhm.
I like it. And then my final one would be like 12 paid keynotes at an average of 5,000 per keynote.
Yeah, you could totally do that. You could
Yes.
totally do that, man.
I know.
What can the audience or what can I do to support you on that? What do you need
Just
support on that?
continue to refer me to people who are looking for interactive, fun keynotes. Now, I'm going to create one where I'm talking about the music business specifically, but it's going to be a mirror to corporate life and things like that.
Ooh, I like that. I like fun and interactive. Everybody's looking for that. So I think that's
Yeah.
just a good reminder to anybody listening or watching. Like, You need a fun interactive. I've seen Amani's keynotes. They're fantastic. I always learn something, a little music trivia and a little something about myself too.
Yes. So that's mine. Final one for you.
I have 2 final ones.
Go ahead.
So for speaking, I want to get on more stages with meaning, 3 per month. So stages with meaning. So whether it's the audience that can hire me for coaching after, or whether it's the audience that like I'm really going to impact their life in some way. I want all the stages to have meetings. So it's not necessarily about the dollar figure. It's about the audience that can enroll in my programs after the fact, or the audience that I can, like, if it's any sales kickoff is the stage with meeting. And I want to do 3 of those a month. And it could be it could be virtual or in person, either or. And then coaching, I have some revenue goals for coaching. So I want to do 12 coaching gigs a year, which is a mix of group coaching and one-to-one.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good. If you were to pick a word, have you done this yet? A word of the year? What's your word of the year?
Well, I have a phrase and a word.
Okay.
Okay. So my word of the year is create.
Okay.
Like, I want to be in creative spaces with creative people. I want to apply creativity to every part of my world, every part of my life. Like, just even the way I redesign my office is like all about creativity. So create is the word, and then less is more is my phrase.
My word
What
is
about
alignment.
you?
Alignment is my word, just to be completely aligned in everything that I'm doing.
Love it.
And then all in would be my phrase, because I'm like going to go all in with my coaching program.
Yeah, I love that.
So that's that.
I just saw a play in New York called All Out, but earlier this year it was called All In, and it's a good play. So just something to think about. Maybe go see that play.
The final question would be, if you were to list maybe your best moments of 2025, think about it. I'll share mine, and then you can go next.
Okay.
So I have a list of 5 or 6. So number 1, making the USA Today's bestsellers list on my book launch.
Ah, yeah, that was a good one.
Number 2 is my trip to Colombia. It's great. Number 3 was mailing postcards to people during my travels. 4 was speaking at MPI Thought Leaders. 5 would be when I was on the cover of Meetings Today, which I'm getting framed. You'll see that next week, hopefully.
Awesome.
And then the bonus, probably the highlight, was when I spoke about my book at Morgan State University, because it was in front of family, less than a mile from where my dad grew up. That was probably the biggest one of the year.
Why did that mean so much to you?
Because it was close to where my dad grew up, and he, is no longer with us for a while now. So that was just good. And family was there to see my body of work, the final product. They actually interviewed me on stage. My brother was there, which was pretty random. It was just really, really good.
Oh, I love that. That's
awesome.
Was
there. College friends were there. College roommate was there. Mentors. It was really, really good.
That feels so good when people that had known you your whole life get to see you shine. You deserve that. That's awesome.
What comes to mind for you?
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is Scoot and my trip to Paris that we just took.
It was amazing.
It was the best trip ever. It was so wonderful for so many, not just Paris, just like so many other reasons. It was great. And then my 50th birthday, I was so committed to putting out as much joy as possible this year that it was like unexpected joy boomerang that came back to me between the talent show and my mom and sister creating a flash mob for me, and being on a bus with my family and going to see our childhood home, and just all of that surrounding my 50th birthday. It was just great, great, great joy. I would say those 2 things were probably the most memorable things of 2025 for sure.
We'll take it. And here's to creating more memories this year.
Yes.
All right. If you are watching, please make sure to rate, review. If you're listening, share it with a friend, rate, review. And make sure you subscribe if you're listening or watching on YouTube. With that, we appreciate your support, and we will see you next week for another mini episode.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in to Adventures in Business. Don't forget to rate and review our podcast on the platform that you're currently listening it on. And don't forget to share it with your friends and anybody that might be as much of the business nerds as Amani and I are. See you next time for another captivating interview.